Hey folks, good morning. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Beautiful sunny day here today. I am just heading to my first errand for today and just trying to enjoy what day offers. So, a friend of mine was talking to me about integrity and standing up for your belief. One of the things that I always tell people is the choice ones make, especially when it comes to ethical foundation or ethical choice or the character of your decision. A person said something on a broadcast, on a broadcast, and another person said something on a podcast I was listening to. It really is remarkable. It's something that reminded me of what my grandmother and my mother said years ago. If you know your decision and what you're doing is morally right, okay, morally right, ethically right, and there is a venture of evidence to prove that what you're doing is correct or right, without no bias, without no BS, then you should be proud of what to do, and you shouldn't be anonymous. That point was brought up twice in the last month by different people, and I am very what do you call it? I'm very supportive of that, because here's what my grandmother said to me. She said that if I know what I'm doing is right, and you're ready to defend it with real functional evidence, data-driven evidence, that what you're doing and what is being done is morally and ethically right, then you should be proud of what you're doing and proud to show it. It's like when you see your son or daughter so much focused and you're proud of their achievement, wouldn't you be proud to show off who they are, who you are? And that's the functional point of the discussion that I was listening to. That we have become so we're able to hide our frustration, our fear, our hate, our prejudice online because we can go anonymous. But the problem with that is it goes both ways, ethically and morally, okay? And it's also in any junction of our life. What basically the discussion is about is that if you know what you're doing is wrong and you're still willing to hide the fact that who you are is being hidden, wouldn't that justify that your decision to act on this situation is immoral or unethical? That's a question that this person during this broadcast was asking. And I do agree. If you're doing something right and you know you're doing something right, then you shouldn't be fearful of your who you are. Now I understand with being silent online or calling because you're scared that some brutish person, crook, an evil person is gonna hurt you or your family. I understand why that is important to be, you know, incognito. But when people are using fear, hate, and intolerance and promote, I want to beat you up, I want to do this, and you're hiding the fact, then that's wrong. Another situation is when you make decisions you know is morally and ethically wrong, that functionally hinders other people, and you're hiding the fact who you are. Doesn't that question the morality and ethical aspect of your action? That's a question that has been asked over and over for years. And that's one thing I've always asked when people wants to be anonymous? Is the voice that you're trying to put forth, is it going to be um, a problem that might hinder somebody's liberties or hinder somebody's life in one way or another? If you say it does, then do me a favor, point it out. But people are hiding their faces, their internet thing, whatever, and they're justifying their decision based on no data, no raw data. Why am I talking about this? Because it's becoming so weird to see more and more people anonymous bullying other people or trying to hint to the fact that you're going to get hurt or you're going to get killed or somebody's going to being anonymous doesn't mean you are not, what do you call it, you're not foul to your decision. That means you must take responsibility for your decision, but people are not. So what do you think? Is the growth of being anonymous beyond security and balanced voice truly becoming a real issue? To me, it is. What do you think? If you think I'm wrong, hit me. If you think I'm right, hit me. But for now, take care, stay safe, and please enjoy what life brings, because the second choices might not be present. Always take the chance and be yourself. See you later.